find Ren, but part of me didn't believe it anymore. The other part of me did believe it, and it was enough to get me to flick her bedroom light 4 times. I waited for the lamp to flicker, but the only thing flickering was Mr. Reeves' broken bulb. I almost didn't look at it since I was sick of it by now, but I decided to look either way. It flickered 6 times, then stopped, and I suddenly couldn't breathe because I just counted Ren's goodnight signal from across the street. I started crying because Ren was across the street this entire time, and the man who had been helping me was the same man who'd stood in Ren's doorway 2 years ago. I instantly went to Callie's room because she had to know where her sister was. I opened her door, and she was in bed with Ren's hoodie pressed against her chest. Cal, Reeve has her. He's the man she saw in her doorway. Her eyes widened, and she suddenly got up and started hitting my chest angrily but weakly at the same time. I knew it, Dad. I knew he was creepy, but you wouldn't listen to me. I took her punches as I told her, I know, Callie, I'm sorry. I promise we'll get your sister back. We just need proof so the cops will finally listen to us. Me and Callie had hope again, so we got to work the second the sun came up. Callie put her phone on Ren's windowsill to record inside Mr. Reeves' house, and we saw him walk into his kitchen and prepare a plate of food and a cup of juice, then carried both somewhere down the stairs. Dad, he's going to his basement. I spotted a window to the basement low on the side of his house, and my eyes widened in fear because the basement walls were the same pink as Ren's room. My head started spinning, and I had to put a hand on the windowsill to steady myself because he had painted the basement just for Ren. Callie noticed it too and dug her fingernails into my hand from anger. After 30 minutes, Reeve came back upstairs with empty dishes, then grabbed his keys and walked out of his house and got in his car. I stood up. Callie, stay here and keep recording. Call me if anything moves. I'm going to see where he's going. She nodded fast, and I ran out of Ren's room, grabbing my car keys from the counter and a baseball cap. I followed Reeve 3 cars back the whole way to a grocery store, then put the baseball cap low over my eyes to hide my face, and walked in behind him with my phone in my hand already recording. Mr. Reeve walked down the aisles picking up normal groceries like a man with nothing to hide, and that made me angry. But then he walked into the dairy aisle and he grabbed a yellow 12-pack of True Moo and dropped it into his cart. My hands started shaking because I couldn't believe he was buying True Moo for my daughter, as if he were her dad. I wanted to slam him to the floor but stopped myself. After he paid for his groceries, I drove home knowing we had him. Back at home, I called 911 and told the dispatcher I had evidence that my daughter was being held in my neighbor's basement. She told me to stay in the house and that cops were on their way. Callie and I held our breaths until we heard the police knocking on our door. After I let them in, they took our statements and our phones for evidence and said a warrant would be ready tomorrow. Before leaving, they warned us to not go near Reeves' property. Callie and me felt so much relief at finally being believed.